Hello, best friends. It's your girl, Brooke. And today, we are just driving in the car. We are on our way to see some dinosaurs. Yes. So I asked Rosie today. I was like, "Do you want to drive 3 hours today?" And she was like, "No." And I was like, "Do you want to drive 3 hours to see some dinosaurs?"
Yeah.
And she was like, "Yes, dinosaurs, T-Rex. And I was like, "Okay." So we are going to see some dinosaurs today. All right. And I swear to you, the town that I'm driving through, the one I'm staying in, it is literally like, it's giving goosebumps. It's giving welcome to the dead house. It's very, like, there was just a sign, a hand-drawn sign pointing to the left at the last intersection that said casket store. Or casket sale. That's what it said. Casket sale. Like a garage sale, but for caskets. I was like, oh, what? Where? You said what? Yeah, so it's very, like, parts of it are super nice, and then other parts of it are just literally like, welcome to the dead house. That's all I'm gonna say. And yeah, but otherwise super beautiful. Like, I would live here for sure. I mean, it's a surprise, it's R.L. Stein. Of course I would live here. But yeah, it's a beautiful landscape, tons of gorgeous trees, beautiful hills and farmland, and just, oh, so many wildflowers and so many lakes and rivers, and it's so pretty. We did the thing that we always do, and every time we say we're not gonna do it, and then we do it anyway, where I have this thing, this little quirk about me, where every time I go on a vacation, I panic when I get about within like 10 hours from home, and I panic and book myself an Airbnb for 2 days. Every time. It happens every single time, because I just get sick of staying in hotels, and I'm just like, if I'm gonna have to stay somewhere anyway, I might as well stay at an Airbnb. And then I'm like, but nobody wants to be at an Airbnb for like 12 hours and then go home. Like, that's a waste. I would rather stay at an Airbnb for 2 days. And then I stay at the Airbnb for 2 days every time. So, but this time was also a little bit different. I have a lot of work to do for my Giantess Patreon. And so I was like, I need to get that work done. I need to finish it before I get home, because once I get home, I am booked. I'm booked. I have so much going on. So, and I'm going out of town again, literally like the next day after I get home. If I even get home in time, I'm going to Pride, and then I'm going out of town. So, like, there's no time. So I was like, oh my God, like, I have to get an Airbnb so I can film. That was my thought process on that. But I am out of my meds, because apparently getting methylphenidate across state lines is not a thing. You can't do it. I'm sure there's a way, but like, not really. So yeah, I am out of my meds. So am I tired? Yes. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm tired. Not because, like, I don't take my methylphenidate to keep me awake, but it is a side effect that it does make you feel more like awake. And when you get off of it, or at least when I get off of it, I am exhausted. I'm so tired. So yes. Anyway, I am a little bit pooperood, a little bit pooped. You're a little bit country. I'm a little bit pooperood.
Mom, I'm not here.
Oh, Rosie's not here. I left her at home. Oh no! I am such a poor mother. I can't believe I left my daughter at home. Last night or yesterday when we were on our way to the Airbnb, we started getting into all these like windy roads in the hills with all the trees and stuff. We were Rosie and I were playing that we were sisters. She was like, Mama, can we play that we're orphans and we have no parents and we're both so hungry? And I was like, oh my God, it's like I'm looking in a mirror, because I used to play that when I was a kid. That was like my favorite game to play. It was like very a series of unfortunate events kind of vibes, where it's like my parents perished in a terrible fire, and then I had to make porridge out of snow and crabapple seeds, and like just yeah, I used to love playing that, which is so morbid but very on brand. So yeah, we were playing that for like 25-30 minutes, where we were just driving, and I was like, hopefully we can find somewhere to work, and we can work enough hours to where they'll give us a loaf of bread and we can eat dry bread for dinner. And she was like, no, there is no place to work, we can't, so we're not going to find any bread. And then I was like, well, then we'll have to forage for our food in the forest. We'll have to find some berries. And she was like, strawberries would be delightful. So yeah, we were like we were foraging for our food, and Passport was with us, and she was going to catch a squirrel, and we were going to cook it over an open fire so she could eat it. So yeah,
She was a baby.
Yeah, Passport was just a baby. Very Boxcar Children-esque vibes. So, anywhoozeroo, we are on our way to see some dinosaurs, and I don't think I mentioned, I don't think I did, but we are in Kentucky.
Kentucky.
We're in Kentucky. Or maybe Kentucky. I'm not sure how they say Kentucky. We're in Kentucky.
Let's stop Lincoln floating like this.
Ooh, it's an invisibility cloak. 1 minute the glass was there, and then it was gone. It was like magic.
There's an arm out of the blanket.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I have to tinkle winkle. But we are on our way, 43 minutes from the dinosaurs. And I just wanted to update you guys. We're in Kentucky. We're in Kentucky. And then I didn't tell you. Sorry for the jump scare. And then that's what I was just gonna tell them. So yesterday, I got off on this exit to go to the bathroom, and it said exit whatever to Morrow. It was MORROW. And I was like, where are you going? Tomorrow. I was laughing so hard. I was like cracking up. Oh my God. Because it was just so funny. Tomorrow.
Where are we going?
Tomorrow.
Where are we going? Tomorrow.
So yeah, it was funny as hell. It was really funny. Don't, Rosie, don't say it. It's not funny if I tell you not to. Rose, you'll be in trouble. We will turn around and go. We will not go to the dinosaurs. Do you hear me? Okay. So there's this really funny thing that she started, that I told her. I was telling her how her grandpa, Bappa, says to be careful. And he always says, keep your head out of your ass. And so she started saying it over and over and over, which was really, really funny. But I told her, like, straight up, I was just like, listen, it's funny if I tell you it's okay to say it, but the second I say don't say it and you keep going, it is no longer funny and nobody's gonna laugh. Like, you can't just do that. Like, you can say a naughty word here and there if I tell you that it's okay, but like, if you're doing it and it's knowingly like a naughty thing that you're doing because I said no, nobody's gonna laughing. It's not funny. So yeah, But it is very
Hi,
funny.
Mr. Mom.
Hi, Mr. Baby. It is very funny when she says it, though, because she says it with so much passion.
I love you.
I love you too. You can say it one time.
Keep your head out your ass.
That's how she says it. When Papa says to be careful and I love you, and like you're driving somewhere, he won't say that. He'll say, keep your head out of your ass. And so now Rosie knows that saying, that term.
Where are we going? Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Why is it so funny?
Where are we going?
Tomorrow.
Where are we going?
Oh my god. Yeah, and like all the signs for businesses here are like made by hand, which is fine, but like it's very much just like, I've got a business. You know, like it's, I don't know, to where it's like everything just seems a little bit sketchery here, just a little bit, to where, yeah, it's like a story, like a Goosebumps book or something, where it's like nothing really seems quite right. Everything just seems a little bit strange, a little bit off. But super happy with where we're staying, though. I really, really like it. I have had to kill 3 spiders, but that's what happens, I suppose, when you are in the middle of the woods. So, yeah, not complaining, but just like, I'd rather not. So, yeah. And all of the appliances are literally from like the 70s or 80s. The fridge is from the 90s, but like everything else is from like the 70s, I swear to you. But it all works. Like the air conditioner works fantastically.
I think it's pouring a little bit.
It's not. The air conditioner works fantastically. The washer and dryer are literally from like the 70s. The oven and the stove and everything is super old. So, but it's really cool. It adds to the vibe. It does. It adds to the vibe for sure. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day. I love you very much. Rosita, Bonita, Chiquita, Pepita, Banana loves you guys too. Right, Rosie? Perfect. Anyway, I hope you guys have just a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys later for my next little update-a-roo, and I'll let you know where we are. Okay, that's it. Bye, guys.